was literally in shock because nobody has ever asked so well.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning.
We're at the dentist, obvi. We were just talking. It's really rainy out today, and we all three, like I looked over at him and he was like,
Getting sleepy.
but all three of us feel like, yesterday we ended the vlogging clinic, and then we went out and just enjoyed the city. Like, we watched the sunset off a rooftop, we ate 2 amazing meals. He said, "Girl, I've never seen you eat so much." I was like,
It was so
"Yes."
fun.
I think we were just like, we put the health decisions on pause until we got home, and we just had a date and we just had an amazing time. And it was so like, we were out by the seaport, like the water's edge, and so the humidity wasn't like it wasn't as humid.
There was cool breeze coming off the
Cool breeze.
cool breeze.
And
It was just a really good day, but we're all a little tired today.
and it's like rainy and so humid and nasty, and all three of us were just like, ugh. But it was so worth it, and I'm just like, well, I also felt kind of like that huge drop in my lung function ain't gonna stop me. I walked around the city crazy, and I was just like, I got this! Alrighty, we are done at the dentist. Everything
Check.
is good. Check, check, check. And I feel like so overdone. Like, yesterday was so much. It was so much.
We did a lot. And we knew we were doing
fun.
a lot.
Oh yeah, like we knew it, and we were like, okay. So what?
I think we have a few stories from yesterday to tell.
Oh yeah, we do. Should we wait till we get home?
Sure.
Okay, we'll see you when we get home. Alright, you guys, we are home now, and I've completely crashed, and
Yeah.
I'm
Wowzer.
feeling it, man.
Yeah. I think we're also trying to get stuff done before Mary goes in the hospital, so we've been packing up orders from the online store, and like I've been working on cleaning up the house a little bit. Oh, you love a good scratch on your chin, don't you?
That is funny. Okay, so story. You should tell the story because I feel like I'm running out of breath.
Okay, well, like Mary said, we had an amazing date in the city yesterday, and we did several fun things. And one was we went to this rooftop restaurant, and we kind of saw the sunset, and it was just a beautiful lookout over Boston Harbor. And while we were up there, one of the managers, or a guy came up to us, we didn't know at the time he was a manager, and he said, "I see that you have a service dog, and sometimes we have people who come here and abuse the service dog thing, and I was hoping that you could educate me about service dogs."
I was literally in shock because nobody has ever asked so well.
Yeah.
Typically people don't know how to approach somebody with a service dog, so typically what the person says is actually
Comes across like ignorant or
even rude,
yeah,
offensive.
and we were just taken back by the way he approached it, and we were like,
I literally was like, I put my hand out and shook his hand, and I was like, thank you so much for how you just asked that question.
yeah.
I think I probably could have cried
I think what often happens is people have a negative view of service dogs because of people that abuse service dog laws and public access, and they
Right.
just get a vest and take any old dogs into places where pets shouldn't go. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
for someone to come up and respect the Mary service dog and ask, hey, could you educate me? And that was just, it was just such a refresher. We stood and talked to him for like 20 minutes, and it was really cool.
It was so great. So we talked about, by law, what's allowed, what's not allowed. He mentioned that he recognized that there was a dog that was not behaving like a service dog.
And we talked about what rights he has, and in terms of like asking a dog that's unruly to leave and that sort of thing, and what questions he can ask and all of that. And so it was just a really good conversation. We were like, let's tell that story, because maybe you're somebody who works in, whether you are in management of a business or you just work at a business, I think that's a great question to ask a service dog handler. And a great way to learn is to ask questions like that.
Oh, it was just so great.
So that was
Oh,
that was a lot of fun.
we also recommended. I was like, I'm not sure if you know or if you have any control over this,
Oh, yeah.
but I said they're on your website of your company, when it talks about the restaurant, it says no pets allowed, and then it addresses service dogs, and they said just be sure you have your paperwork with you. So I addressed that with him, because in the US there is no official paperwork. So, but people can go online and buy like fake paperwork or whatever. You know where I'm going with this. Basically, I said I would just encourage whoever writes the website to research the service dog laws so that you have the correct terminology. Like, service animals are allowed.
Yeah.
But take away
But I hope, what was encouraging to me after that, he was like, I'm going to send an email to somebody, and, this is, a big hotel in Boston. Established, popular, and, maybe that simple conversation that he had, respectfully with us could change how something's worded on their website to avoid, future problems or whatever. I just was so encouraged by that.
And he was so respectful. And I think that's so cool. The fact that he said, I was wondering if you could educate me. Yes.
Yeah.
We were just really grateful for that. So, Tony, thanks for being awesome. I walked around the city like crazy, and I didn't really think about my lungs, because I think, being at clinic, we saw my numbers and we were like, oh, that explains a lot. That explains why I haven't been feeling well. So my brain and my body were validated. They were like, that's why you don't feel good. So I was able to just be like, whatever, I'm just gonna feel however I'm gonna feel, and I'm just gonna enjoy my day. And I guess it was just it also felt like overcoming that in a way, because I was like, ain't no lung function gonna stop me. Although today it feels like it's stopping me. But just for that moment, I was able to just...
Yeah, we embraced the day. And
it was so fun. It was so fun.
we had a really fun day.
We walked along the water, 30 feet in the air though.
Yeah, it was very high up. But
It was like the sidewalk along the harbor, I guess. Whatever, it was beautiful. We
had some good meals.
Oh, we went to the Capital One Cafe.
Yeah.
So, 11 years ago in Chicago, there was an ING bank, and it had a cafe, and Peter was like, Mary, I've got to take you here. They do breakfast sandwiches, and it comes out of a drawer. I don't know if the drawer part was... I probably just noticed that. And we went and had breakfast sandwiches, and it was amazing. And well, Capital One bought ING. Here we are, you know, years later. We came upon a Capital One bank and went inside, and they had coffee on tap. So it was like
Nitro cold brew.
it was amazing. We've never tried it because it's so expensive, but we got half price because we bank with them. It was incredible.
She really liked that coffee.
Well, I liked sitting there. I liked
Yeah.
remembering college days.
It did bring back college memories of little college dates in the city, and
And I drank it black.
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Ollie feels the need to bring all his toys out right now.
Yeah. Are you
Look
feeling?
at this.
Are you
That's
feeling playful?
hilarious.
You brought your duck or your skunk out here.
Headless skunk? Did you get your toys?
We've got a headless skunk and a tailless duck.
Ah, a what?
Tailless duck.
And a wingless duck.
I guess, yeah. He's missing all his parts.
But aren't we all kind of gimpy ducks around here?
Anyways, we've got Bible study here tonight, and it'll be good to spend some time with friends.
Yeah.
And
Here, do you want one of those? I can give you one. Bring it over here.
oh, he's bringing us treats. We are going to enjoy the evening together, and we haven't heard back from Mary's doctor yet about
You want to catch it?
details, so we're still in the waiting game of her team trying to coordinate sinus surgery and IVs and all of that, so we'll keep you updated. But
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. I guess I feel more clarity about it because yesterday before the appointment, I was just like, I don't know, maybe now is not the right time, and I was just feeling really like foggy about it. Like I just didn't know.
like we didn't know how to make that decision based on what, and now
And those numbers were after 2 weeks of oral antibiotics.
yeah. So we're I mean, it was just very confirming that
Yeah.
and clear
It
that
brought clarity.
to what the treatment plan is. So now we just wait until everything's ready for that plan, and we'll bring you along. But as always, we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't you think we
You want to say good night, buddy?
I'm going to have another
Good
treat.
night, Ollie
Treats
boy.
are so good.
Do you love treats?
I love treats so much. Oh, that's so good. All crunchy.